I go through phases of getting the confidence to wear male jewelry. And I was like, we'll try this out. So I went to the store and they had this little cabinet of a bunch of old ass steel rings. They were like, it was this vintage store and they were like vintage rings from World War I or something. And the lady was telling me about the rings and there were no price tags, but I figured like, okay, I mean, these are like kind of shitty little tiny metal rings. They can't be that much. So I got 3 rings and a bracelet and she was like, all right, I'll check you out. And she checked me out and she came back. She was like, that'll be $21.30. I was like, wow, they really must be shitty rings. I did not expect them to be that cheap. That's crazy.
They made of tinfoil?
And she checked out and she was like, hey, the card declined. Like,
and you straight up at this point thought it was $21.30.
Correct. That should give you an idea of how kind of shitty the rings were.
Yeah.
So I was like, because $21.30 made sense to me. And also, who the fuck says $2,130 is $21.30? Who says that? Rich people, I guess?
Yeah, I actually do think that is a rich person move.
Yeah, that's a very rich person move for you to not bat an eye when you tell me that these 3 rings are $2,000. So she came back. She was like, the card declined. A lot of times when we check out here, it's very normal. The bank says it's fraud. And I checked my phone and it was like, your Chase account has been charged $2,130. What? For 3 rings? 3 little steel rings? I guess it's because they were vintage and from World War I or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at all. I could buy a bunch of rings that look like that for probably $21. So I was like, okay, let me call my bank. And then I just left.